All right, so the other day I was grinding ranked on stream and I actually ended up getting this season's skin, Dynasty Mike. So today we are going to talk about whether you should spend your bling or your gems on this skin if you have to. All right, let's get into it.
Down the mine!
All right, so as usual, we're going to kick things off with the appearance of the skin, and the first thing we're going to talk about is Dynamite's headpiece. Now, Dynasty Mike has a Middle Eastern-looking headpiece. It's got a giant feather at the top, and it's also got a purple gem with some gold trim around it. I think this looks really nice. I really like the off-white matching with the red of the feather, and I also am a sucker for gold trim on skins, so seeing some gold trim on the jewel is a nice touch. Next thing I want to draw attention to is actually Dynamite's face here. His beard has a bit of a different vibe to it. It's a little more curly than in other skins, and they also made his tooth gold. Again, I really like gold trim on skins, and seeing his tooth being changed to gold is a nice touch, in my opinion. Next thing we're going to talk about is Dynamite's chest piece. Now, he has a red shirt with some blue sleeves and a blue cape on it. Honestly, though, I don't think this looks really good. I don't like how the sleeves are a different shade of blue than the cape, and I don't think any of the blue matches with the red. I think I would have preferred this all to be red, or maybe like have a better shade of blue or matching shades of blue or something. It's just that this just ain't it, man. But what I do like is that they, again, added gold trim to his hands and wrists. He's got rings on his fingers and he's got gold bracelets on his wrists. Again, this really pulls together for the whole gold aesthetic because they're trying to go for a Sultan look here, and I think this adds to it. Couple other aesthetics here. They changed his big bomb to a chest filled with gold and gems and jewels and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And they changed his normal bombs to gems. Again, really like that. He's supposed to be a rich Sultan, so this really expresses that wealth he's got. And the final touch on the aesthetics here is that there's going to be little hearts flying off of Dynamite while you're sitting here in your idle animation or in the lobby or whatever. I think it's funny because he's supposed to be in love with gold and stuff like that, and obviously they're expressing that here. As far as the aesthetics for this skin go, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love it. I think it's okay. I get what they were going for, but somebody on Twitter pointed out that he looks like the Sultan from Aladdin, and I cannot get over that. I can't get it out of my head, and every time I look at this skin, that's all I think about, so it's kind of ruined it for me. Also, that shirt is garbage. I don't know what they were thinking with the shirt, but the shirt looks terrible. All right, moving on to the animations of the skin. For your winning animation, Dynamite's going to hold out his gem. He's going to rub it a little bit, give it a couple kisses, and then caress it while hearts are coming off of him. And then for the losing animation, he sits in front of the chest. He sticks his hand out to try to grab a gem out of it, but then it slams on his hand and it gets trapped and he sits there in pain. Overall, the animations on this skin are really fun. I like the winning animation. It really expresses that rich Sultan vibe, and it shows the greed that a person like that may have. And for the losing animation, I think it's absolutely hilarious. It's like a cartoony thing that would happen, so I'm really a fan of that too. And it actually works, unlike the last couple skin reviews we've actually done, so that's bonus points right there. So overall, animations on the skin are fire.
Singing.
All right, now we're going to be moving on to the effects of the skin. Now, obviously, this is just an epic skin, so there's going to be no sound effect changes. I believe that's exclusive to just legendary skins nowadays. As far as Dynasty Mike's main attack, instead of throwing out bombs, he's going to throw out two gems. They have like a purple color and a bit of a glitter to them, and after a slight delay, they explode, leaving behind a cloud of glitter. Not gonna lie, I think this is probably one of the best main attack effects that they've added in a little while, and when I was playtesting this to figure out what I thought about the skin, I kept catching myself just staring at the cloud of glitter that was left behind. It's so pretty, and honestly, it's just like very unique, and I really like it. All right, for Dynasty Mike Super, he's gonna throw out his chest instead of a big bomb, and obviously, after a slight delay, it's going to explode, leaving behind a bigger cloud of glitter as well as a small mushroom cloud. And my favorite detail about this is that after everything's all said and done, there's still bits of gold and gems laying on the ground from where the chest was. This super, again, has the glitter cloud that I like so much from the main attack, so I'm a big fan of it there. I also like the mushroom cloud. I think that's a really nice touch. And actually, my favorite detail about this super is going to be the bits of gold and gems laying on the ground. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I think that small detail is a nice touch, so I'm a fan of it overall. So yeah, the effects on this skin are great. It's just an epic skin, so you only get the main attack and the super effects, but they're really good. I really like the cloud of glitter that both of them leave behind, and I like the small details in like the mushroom cloud and the bits laying from the chest on the super. So overall, there's a lot of little details on this skin's effects, and I'm a big fan of it. All right, so now's the part of the video where I usually talk about whether you should spend your gems or your bling on the skin, but Dynasty Mike is going to be a rare niche case where you don't have to spend any resources on it to get it. You can just get it out of a ranked star drop like I did. However, there are going to be unlucky players who want this skin but have not gotten it out of a star drop, so I'm going to talk about it from that perspective. If you haven't gotten this skin out of a star drop, should you buy it? All right, so going over all the basics of the skin one more time. As far as the appearance go, like I said, I don't really vibe with it. I don't think it's the best looking skin in the entire game, and like I said, some somebody pointed out that it kind of looks like the Sultan from Aladdin, and I can't get that out of my head, so every time I look at the skin, that's what I think about, so it's kind of ruined it for me. As far as animations go, those are both awesome, and they both work, so that's bonus points right there. Like I said, the winning animation is very cute, and I think it's fun, and I find the losing animation absolutely hilarious, so they both get a thumbs up for me there. And then as far as effects go, like I said, this is just an epic skin. It's not legendary, so you don't get any of those on kill or sound effect changes, but you do get main attack and super effect changes, and both of those had a lot of work put into them. They both look really good. I'm a big fan of both of those. Like I said, they both leave clouds of glitter behind, and the super has a lot of small details in it that make me a big fan of it. So I love the effects on this skin that it does have. So this skin's gonna run you 5,000 bling or 149 gems, and while I don't love the appearance of it, I think that they did a lot of work on all the other aspects of the skin, and just because the appearance doesn't vibe with me doesn't mean it doesn't vibe with you. So I do think this is definitely worth picking up if you have to. Obviously the dream is to just get it out of a star drop and then just move on with your day, not spend resources getting it. But if you have to, spending the 5K bling on it is perfectly fine. There's no reason to not if you're a Dynamite main, or if you just like the way the skin looks, or if you're just trying to complete your collection or whatever. 100% you should try to get this skin if you have to. So there you have it. I think that Dynasty Mike is actually a great skin, and just because I don't vibe with the appearance of it personally doesn't mean I don't like the skin at all. I'm definitely going to recommend that you buy it if you have to. Obviously, the dream is to get it out of a ranked star drop, but if you have to spend the 5K bling on it, then just know that you are getting a good skin, and there's definitely worse skins for that price point. So yes, just go ahead and get this skin if you have to. But let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Let me know if you got it out of a star drop, or if you're gonna have to spend the bling on it to get it. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you liked it down in the comments. Make sure you leave a like on the video, and if you're new, consider dropping a sub as well. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. Want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.